I'm very excited about this. She is one of the most successful female artists in the United Kingdom with an incredible career spanning more than 5 decades. I'm talking about the one and the only Lulu.
Boy meets girl.
She's the Scottish superstar of the 60s who lit up the stage and screen, starring alongside Sidney Poitier in To Sir with Love, taking the film's title track to #1.
To serve with love.
Lulu then went on to represent the UK in Eurovision and became so famous, she was absolutely fabulous.
Oh, thank God, it's Lulu. Thank God.
How exciting.
DC, you think you're excited. I didn't quite realise we had Lulu in the studio.
Yes, that's right.
No,
She's
no
right
one
next to
told
you.
me that. She's not only in Australia, she's here.
Hello.
So lovely, welcome.
I cannot tell you how thrilled I am. I'm one of those crazy people who loves Australia, who talks about going but never gets there.
Yeah.
And I just have to pinch myself that I'm here.
But you've been before but never
I have.
toured, and this is
Twice.
the big exciting news.
Well, thanks to Leo.
With Leo Sayer.
Yeah,
you
Leo
were
asked me to
touring.
come, yeah.
So you didn't need much convincing, clearly.
Shall I be really honest with
Yeah.
you? I haven't, because Leo lives here. And
Of course, we've adopted him.
Yes, you have. And I live in England, but go to America and the UK. I'm Scottish, I'm not English, right? Just want to get that.
Just very quick.
Yeah,
Let's
we know
clarify
that.
I mean, I can hear it's creeping in the more you talk to me.
So when I was asked to if I'd like to go on tour in Australia with Leo Sayer. Well, I like Leo Sayer, but I hadn't seen him for years. So honestly, he knows this. I'm not telling you. I said, well, what is he? You know, what kind of stuff does he do? What does he do now? I tried to check him out. I went to see him in a concert in London, and I was blown away.
He's such a great
The guy has got the killer voice, and he plays harp. It kills me. I mean, I just think he's the best harp player.
And he wrote all those amazing songs. But
And he's got all those songs.
All those great songs.
And
but
we're the same height.
He said to us when he was here a couple of weeks back, I had to go check out Lulu and her show, and he would have seen you do one of these monster hits.
You know you make me wanna shout. Look, my hands jumping. Look, my heart bumping. Throw my head back. Come on now. Don't forget to say you will. Yeah, don't forget to shout. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, Shout is a very important song for your career. Particularly, how old were you when you did this?
14.
14, and it's still great. So how long were you singing before you did this song? Is this your first big single?
This is my first single because in Scotland they don't let you come out of school and be on television, promote stuff. They wouldn't allow it. Just wouldn't let me do it. So, but it was the time of the Beatles, you know. So I got to be, you know, in the midst of the whole, what was it, volcano, really.
Well, how did you cope as such a young girl with all of that attention?
Oh, we need a whole programme to talk about that. But in fact, the main drive was the music.
Okay.
And I had a great manager, so I was very protected.
Good.
And I had kept my head down. It was all. And I was 14. I was, you know, for the Beatles. I fell in love, like every 14-year-old or every teenager, with Paul McCartney and John Lennon, but was terrified. I was I tried to be tough, you know, like. But I was terrified.
Oh.
And so I didn't get myself into any trouble, thank God, at that age. But then I met Morris Gibbs, so that
And then
was
trouble
it.
ensued.
But that was it. Forget about it.
You represented the UK in Eurovision.
I did.
Let's skip to 1969.
That was the year I married Morris.
OK, well,
All
let's
right.
have a quick look at this. 1969.
Top and bottom.
Amazing. So you tied with 4 other artists. You should have won.
But, you know...
4 other artists.
I was so glad to be number 4 because, you know, going into that thing, you feel that your whole country is on your shoulders. And that was the first time 4 people won. How ridiculous was it? But if I'd have been 5, I'd have been desperate. But thank God I was 4. And it was the only song that was successful. I mean, what a brilliant song that was.
Yeah.
Boom, banger, bang.
Great lyric.
Great lyric.
So you just touched on this earlier. That was when you...
Your laugh is killing me.
I don't do that song. So whoever comes to the show next Thursday in Sydney, I'm sorry, I won't be singing Boom Bang.
Why not?
The words don't move me now like they
Really?
used to.
They
They
used to
don't.
move you.
But, you know, I might throw it in. You never know. Because
There you go.
Leo and I, we mess around a lot.
Just quickly, our Australian audience would be interested to know, it was that era then that you and Morris Gibb
I met
got
Morris
together.
at Top of the Pops.
Yeah.
And my friend Joanne Peterson, who lives here, lives in Australia, married Colin, who was the drummer, Australian. And she said, oh, you know, Morris Gibb fancies you, know. And mind you, when I told my mother, listen to this, how terrible this is.
Look at you,
Mothers,
baby,
and what
look at
mothers are like. I said to my mother, I'm going on a date with one of the Bee Gees. She said, oh, the good-looking one? I said, yes, of course. And she said to me afterwards, he's not the good-looking one.
Oh, no.
She's like, Barry!
Ab-Fab movie's coming out. You're massive because of that again. Are you in the movie?
Yes.
Oh, is it going to be fun?
I think it's going to be hysterical.
Naughty.
Very naughty.
Can I just quickly say, just as a singer, your version of To Serve With Love, I think, is one of the perfect pop songs of last century because of your vocal and because of the song.
Oh,
I
thank
think it's
you.
the definitive pop song for any girl to sing at any age.
Thank you. Except I don't sing like that anymore. Those schoolgirl days. I thought my voice was big and deep then, but now it's kind of got rounder.
Really?
Yeah, of course. I'm 67.
You're better with age.
What do you think? Yeah.
better with age.
Thank you. I said, yeah.
It's true.
She said,
It's
thank
true.
you.
Yeah. It's such a thrill to meet.
Oh, and it's going to be a great show, so
It
I think
sure
there's a few
is.
tickets left. Not many.
Just
Not
a few. You
many.
have to be quick, and it's Sydney State Theatre, June 23rd.
Yeah.
With Leo Sayer, Leo and
Leo.
Lulu in concert.
Leo, I think it's a good combination of names. Do you, Leo
I think
and
it's
Lulu?
fantastic.
Yeah.
Should have been Lulu and Leo. Maybe I didn't do that
LOL?
right.
I
No, LAL.
I think when you
LAL.
tour the UK, that you have to swap them around. Or just swap it over each night. Great to meet you at last.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lulu. All right, we should probably get a hit of news, and here's the fabulous Ben Ford.
That was fantastic. Thank you very